They say big is beautiful, and that's especially true here in the grand old US of A. We're deep in cowboy country in New Mexico, and in a country that's this vast, you need a car to match, which is where the new Mercedes-Benz GL comes in. Although this latest GL is based on the same steel platform as the predecessor, it's been much revised, and the car itself is longer, it's wider and it's taller. You can really feel that in the cockpit. There's a lot more headroom and legroom in the rear, particularly for the rearmost passengers. Mercedes has worked hard to improve the refinement here in the cabin of the GL, and it now claims that the noise, vibration and harshness levels are on a par with those of its S-Class Super Limo. It is indeed a very impressive place to be in the cabin, and it's hard to fault the work they've done. However, it's probably the least you'd expect from a car that's going to compete against the likes of the Range Rover in the UK market. So, who's going to buy this Mercedes-Benz GL? Well, Mercedes claims that its target customer is an affluent family man, obviously one with plenty of kids to fill up all the seats in the back. The big seller in the UK range will be this GL 350. It's got a 3-litre V6 turbo diesel engine. It pumps out 254 brake horsepower, 457 pound-feet of torque, and can cover 0 to 62 mph in 7.9 seconds. Performance is really good. It's a very flexible engine, loads of torque, all the power you could ever want really. Of course, the big seller in the US of A will be the petrol turbocharged V8 version, the GL 500. That car's got 429 brake horsepower. However, for the crazy, or just the crazily rich, there will also be the GL 63 AMG Performance SUV, which will have a, quite frankly, mind-boggling 549 brake horsepower. The handling of this new GL is much improved over its predecessor, both in terms of on-road manners and off-road versatility as well. Mercedes has redesigned the air suspension system, and you also get goodies such as the active curve system, which reduces body roll during cornering. The new GL is full of clever and practical technology, such as these electrically folding rear seats. Only an option on this GL 350, but one that's designed with the family in mind. Of course, the GL won't just be used for shepherding kids about on the school run or transporting families on summer holiday. It will also be used off-road, like any self-respecting 4x4 should. Among the 20 safety systems that Mercedes has fitted to this GL, some are there to enhance the off-road driving experience. You get level control so you can adjust the ride height for bumpy passages of road. You also get downhill speed regulation so you can keep the vehicle in check at a speed of 4 miles an hour on steep descents. Most importantly of all, for a car that's more than 5 metres in length, it's got relatively short front and rear overhangs, which makes it less likely that you'll damage it as you're switching from off-road back to on. Here in the States, the new GL is sure to go down a storm. The first generation car is the biggest seller in the premium full-size SUV market. In the UK, sales are between 3,000 and 4,000 are expected when this car goes on sale next year. The GL 350 will cost around £60,000. You get a lot of car for your money though. You get full-size family practicality, pretty decent frugality for a car of this size, and the performance isn't bad either.